Today we're going to talk about simplifying fractions. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to simplify a fraction. The first way, 3/6. Think about what number, the biggest number that can go into 3 and 6. If you look at the bigger number, 6, and then look at the top number, 3 is half of 6. So I know I can divide both of these by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the answer is half. If I look at 6/8, both of those numbers are even, so I know I can divide by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So my answer is 3/4. If I look at 20 and 24, those are both even numbers too, so I know I can divide by 2. I divide 2. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 24 divided by 2 is 12. But now I still can divide by 2. I can still simplify by more. If I divide by 2, again, 2 divided by 10 divided by 2 is 5. 12 divided by 2 is 6. A little different way to simplify these fractions is upside down division. We did this with prime factorization. I can divide both of these numbers by 2. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 24 divided by 2 is 12. I can divide by 2 again. 2 divided by 10 is 5. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So my answer is the bottom two numbers, 5, 6. You can try this one on. For example, 32 over 48. 32, 48. These are both even. I can divide by 2. This is going to be 16 and 24. Divide by 2 again. I get 8 and 12. I can divide by 2 again. I get 4 and 6. I can divide by 2 again. I get 2 and 3. So my answer is 2/3. That is the basic simplifying fractions. But sometimes you have a whole number with it. For example, 1 and 24 over 60. The 1 will stay, but then you can simplify 24 over 60. I can divide both of these by 2, 12 and 30. I can divide by 2 again, and 6 and 15. But now I can divide by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So this is my simplified fraction. So the answer will be 1 and 2/5. Sometimes you get improper fractions and you have to convert them. For example, if you get the answer 3 over 2, this is an improper fraction. You have to put 3 inside the division box and 2 on the outside. 2 will go into 3 one time. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. You take your remainder and you put it over your divisor. So 3 over 2 is equal to 1 1/2. 11 over 4. Again, 11 will go in the house, 4 will go on the outside. 4 will go into 11 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. 11 minus 8 is 3. So your answer is 2, and I take my remainder and put it over my divisor, so it's 2 3/4. Now converting a mixed to improper. If we go back, we need to go the other way. 2, 3 2/3. We take the 3 times 3. You get 9 plus the 2. 9, that's 10, 11. So this will be 11 over 3. If you had 3 3/9, 9 times 3 is 27, plus the 3 is 30. So this will be 30 over 9. This also can be written as 10 over 3, because if you simplify this, divide by 3, divide by 3, 30 divided by 3 is 10, 9 divided by 3 is 3. Let's try one more. 5 4/5. 5 times 5 is 25, plus the 4 is 29. And my denominator is 5. You always need to make sure that your improper fraction is changed to a mixed number, and that if you can simplify, you simplify.